All right. How's it going, everybody? This is Jay Leno. I brought my guys with me. Of course, if this is your first time watching or being a part of any of our discussions, I got my guy Bundle here in the building. Say what's up to the people.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
It's been a while. It's been the holidays, but hold on. I forgot my guy Jonan. What's going on, Jonan? How you doing tonight?
What's happening?
Not much, man. I apologize for the bit of a break that we had, but considering the holidays and particular contents that dropped, I just wanted to give people enough time to catch up and watch certain series. And there's a lot of things that's been going on. Not to mention, I've been lost in Marvel Rivals for almost a month now.
Yeah.
But we as a group in our Discord, which you all, whoever's welcome to, if you wanted a link, you're invited to join us in Discord for our discussions, or if ever you wanted to hop in our streams. But we went out of our way to kind of say that, hey, this Creature Commandos shows James Gunn got something going on right now. But I guess,
like it. Yeah.
So we're gonna go down the line and just kind of give an overview of everybody's expectations and a brief summary of what they think of the series so far. But we'll start with you, Bundle.
I'm probably the worst one.
You okay? We'll go with Johnny.
Normally, I'll go. Normally, being the guy that knows all these things, this is probably one of three teams in comics I really can't tell you anything about outside of Rick Flag and the fact that Amanda Waller gets them together. But like I said before, they've kind of been outshined and outmarketed by the Suicide Squad. So I have a question to you. Is the Weasel a part of this team?
Yes.
Okay, so Weasel is part of this team. Flag is from Suicide Squad as well, but everyone else, I really only know about the murder robot that likes to kill Nazis. So, which we might need him. But anyway. But outside of that, man, I need to get to it. I know this is a show that's like, it's not the first start. It's like the second, because Flash movie was first, and now it's this one that starts this Gunn series. The Gunn verse. Kind of like how Zack Snyder did. This is going, I guess, story from what happens into this show right now is also going to be revisited in the future James Gunn films. As far as DC goes, I'm not sure. I just heard it was all going to be, integrated. So we'll see how that works. Oh, what up, SSJ?
Yeah, what up, SSJ? Thanks for tuning in with us, brother. All right, Jonan. So let me know. What do you think of this series so far?
Well, it's not going to be super positive, and it's probably not going to be that negative either. So, but I think it's pretty decent so far. If I had to rate it, I'll probably say it's honestly like a C in my opinion. In my opinion, and stuff. It's not a bad show, but it's this isn't really a super strong start to starting in the DC universe and all that stuff. Because if you were going to do that, I would rather them do that with heroes and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But this show, it's not half bad. I actually do like some of the origins and all that stuff. And some of the characters, I can't say I can get personally attached to all of them like that because, some of them were like villains and all that stuff. But some of them were pretty entertaining, like Frankenstein, Dr. Phosphorus. That episode later on with Nina and her backstory was also pretty decent. But some of the stuff I'm just like, all right, this, and this doesn't make any sense. But I'm getting ahead of myself. But we're here to talk about episode 1.
Yep. I got you. Well, much like Bundle, I didn't have any prior knowledge as to what the Creature Commandos was, and honestly, with its title, I was just like, Creature Commandos, watch it. But it just sounded lame as hell. But I turned it on, and I mean, this is perfect timing to me. Like, it was incredibly edgy, comical. It's It's gritty. It's got a little bit of got some sex scenes for us as well, some drama. You
Some
got
hentai. Okay.
they hear right. It's a show to me that has everything included, and I think as these episodes go progress, it's going to touch every element that film really like needs. Yeah. So like so far, I'm in and out of different episodes, but like we're talking about episode 1. I was completely satisfied with it in this direction. But all right, as you guys know, I do have my notes here,
Yeah.
my cue cards. Let me go back down here and look at the chat right now. What's up? What's up? Okay. SSJ says the Flash isn't connected to the James Gunn stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That was DC. You're right.
Right on.
It's supposed to
SSJ.
serve
right.
as a,
You're right.
it's supposed to
was the
serve
last
as a
one.
reboot, basically. But
Yeah.
pretty much with what was it, the Suicide Squad, the second one, and Peacemaker. Pretty much most of the major plot points are connected to this, but I guess James Gunn said that like he's going to cut some stuff that were related to the DCU, which to me is a little bit lazy. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, and then like one of the biggest questions I had was originally I just thought everything was wiped out that has happened in DC period, but it looks like the Creature Commandos, with some of the conversation they had in the helicopter at the very beginning, they were insinuating that of Weasel's last experience on film being in the helicopter. So could it be a possibility that like what has happened in the past being in actual film be canon in this series?
That's what happened to him in Suicide Squad too. He was in the helicopter and he fell out, and then we realized he couldn't swim. So he drowned, but you found out he didn't die at the very end, where he comes up out the water, like, coughing up water. But when they first dropped him in there, Amanda Waller was like looking at everybody like, y'all motherfuckers didn't tell me he couldn't swim. We're doing we're doing a reconnaissance mission in the water. Like what? And so he basically essentially just drowns, hopping out of the helicopter. So yeah, that shows you how that they're in there. There's a connection.
But yeah. So I mean, it's a soft kind of retcon. So it's not like we're restarting the entire universe. Certain elements or certain like story plots and all that stuff. It's just taken out.
Okay. SSJ says this show isn't what DC needed. It's fodder, if I pronounced that right.
Yeah, cannon fodder. This is shit off to excess.
It's Suicide Squad 2.0.
It's filler.
Yeah.
If this is a manga, it's filler. This is the filler.
Yeah, I was entertained. To say the most, I was. Did you guys notice that DC had changed its logo to the Action Comic Superman at the beginning before the episode had started?
Yeah, I did kind of notice it. I wasn't sure if that was new or not, but yeah, it's new.
That you gave me, Bundle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But hold on, I got my cousin in the building. What's up, cuz? How's it going?
It's doing good.
What up, D?
The package came in a bundle today.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, you came in right on time. So, give us a synopsis of pretty much what you thought of episode 1 or in the Creature Commandos.
I love Creature Commandos. I love episode 1. I love all the episodes. This is the best thing that DC has ever came out with. James Gunn, let's go. Yes.
Hey, SSJ's head's exploding right now.
Boom. Who is this? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Is that your cousin? Hey, man, you let him know.
All right, this is not better than the Batman, the recent Batman film and Penguin, but I really did enjoy this, and it got me very excited for James Gunn, because if he can take this, something that because I wasn't really excited about this being the first product of the new DC universe. I really didn't know. I thought this was a horrible idea, but I gave it a shot, and I'm glad I did, because it's really good storytelling, and I was quite surprised, which makes me more excited for the Superman film too.
I got you. Jonan, I will say that SSJ said you lying, Terry.
I'm not
I
lying.
wasn't lying. I was
Oh,
super
lying about
exaggerating.
what?
I know when he heard that, he like, oh, this. He probably sound like me when I was like, yo, man, what if it's good? Like, nah, I'm about to.
Yeah.
It's like I'm still staying on it, season 1, but 2 and 3, yeah, it's trash.
I will say,
Oh, you talking about what it? Oh yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
if there was a character to gravitate towards, and if you just watched episode 1, it's got to be Rick Flag Sr., bro. It's got to be Rick Flag, bro.
I don't know. I don't know about Rick Flag Sr. I was like, well, at least how he treated
like,
throughout this whole
keep
series.
your
I was like,
composure
bro,
on the cheeks, bro.
Her cheeks.
Well,
What happened?
that's a win at least.
Because I don't know about y'all, but Alana was trying to give up them goods off the bat.
Yeah.
Like that one chick in the first episode of Peacemaker with John Cena. You see that shit?
No, I didn't see that whole series.
Y'all didn't see that? What? What y'all see? Okay, y'all need to see that. That show was funny. That show was actually solid, surprisingly. But anyway, I won't digress here.
But I did notice. I guess the country that they arrived in, that Amanda Waller had sent them out to. When they were greeted, I guess that lieutenant or general.
And they just came back. I gotta do this real quick, but I'll be right back. 5 minutes. Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool that they made references to the Jamie Kennedy show, the Budweiser commercial, saying "What's up" and "Where's the beef." So it's bringing in some nostalgia, but it's
I was like, man, that is so dated. I was like, yeah, they said that. I was like, with the "What's up?" I was like, come on, man. That's awesome.
You thought it was over the top and a little too corny?
Yeah, or just outdated. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. I guess. What else? Oh, so what did you guys think of the GI robot?
I'm gonna let Derek take this one before I go.
Okay. All right. So, what's your thoughts on GI robot, bro?
So, I want to take my time and explain this. Is that what made this show so great? Is that we saw all the characters' backstories, and that's what made me more invested within the show. GI Robot, out of all the characters, to me was the least interesting, but his story is still great. I'm just comparing it to everybody else's backstory. But it's not a lot of depth to him. Not that I can remember. It was just a robot that was made for the time period of just killing Nazis, and the programming still lasts up until present day. That's pretty much it. I mean, it was interesting that I believe that he was in a room full of Nazis, going
I
back
think
further.
like neo-Nazis or something like that. Yeah,
neo-Nazis. They weren't exactly Nazis. They just kind of like started, like they showed a flag or something, and I guess the guy who bought him, because he bought him through a whatchamacallit, one of those old stores to where you like a pawn shop.
Yeah.
And he started him up again and then brought him with him. And I guess he didn't know that he was programmed to automatically kill anything that dealt with a Nazi. And he lighted up that room, man. But yeah, it's that's the character that really we can't really spend a lot of time on, because I feel like he's the character with the least depth.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
I think that he was sympathized and basically James Gunn wiped out the original set of the Creature Commandos from the comic books, and it's like, all right, he had to at least keep GI Robot if everybody else is going to be eliminated. He's going to introduce them, but this really felt like Suicide Squad. I mean, GI Robots esque is a Groot-esque. So, and then if you got Weasel, that's like a mute,
kind of like King Shark. Or that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me though, with GI Robot, I just couldn't really get that emotionally attached to the character because I'm just like, I literally forgot. Oh yeah, this character died. And then when I see him, well, I'm just like, oh well, I'm not that attached to him. Or his story just wasn't all that strong. Pretty much like I think he's actually voiced. Him and Weasel share the same voice by James Gunn's brother, which I'm like, this isn't really a hard thing to do because one, you're playing Weasel, who doesn't have any dialogue, and then you're playing a GI Robot, who just says Nazi in every sentence, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really find that funny, but okay. But that's just how I felt about GI Robot though. But everyone else, yeah, they at least had something going for them.
And so, what I want to find out is this fire guy? Is that the same fire guy from the original first Suicide Squad movie?
Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah.
I don't think he was. Well, he might have been in the Suicide Squad. I don't remember. Because yeah, like I was saying, I was like, man, I can't remember anything from that movie.
Okay.
Because I saw it once, and I was like, well, yeah, and I remember some things. I guess like, oh, Captain Boomerang died. Rick Flag Jr. He died. That was really important. So.
Yeah, talking about the second one, the second Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I only saw the sequel one time. I saw the first one like 10 times. But like,
Exactly.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not gonna,
What would be your ranking of the two Suicide Squads and Creature Commandos, cuz?
I think the first Suicide Squad was really big, mainly because they had Will Smith in it, and that's like a huge actor. I know the second one had Idris Elba in it, but it's kind of like Idris Elba is still a GOAT, but he's not on the same level as Will Smith in terms of star power.
plus they like rehashed the same story with Bloodsport and Deadshot.
Right on SSJ, he said it is not the same character. El Diablo was the character.
Oh, you're talking about El Diablo. Yeah, from the first Suicide Squad.
Okay.
And then also that first movie had the Batman in it. They had
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck's Batman. They had the Joker in it.
Yeah, I really did like that scene though. That was pretty cool.
It had Joker, and that was the draw of it. Having Joker come to us is the biggest, villain out of pretty much all of comic history. And last few times we'd seen him, it was like, oh my god, and then you get the, Oscar award-winning actor Jared Leto to play it. Like, holy shit, we're gonna see that. And then when it came out, people actually, what did it was Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Girls were daddy's little monster for her for the next 4 years in Halloween. They got girls are still dressing up like that. Do you know how many urinal scenes with her dressed up like that and stuff like that? Like, she completely changed the way Harley Quinn's season now on HBO is animated to look like her.
Yeah.
Like, she completely redefined on what Harley Quinn was and that whole relationship with Joker and Jared Leto playing Joker, Batman being in it. Comic book movies were at the height of where they were, and then Will Smith and top name actors like Viola Davis being Amanda Waller and stuff like that. Like, that movie had all the hype in the world, and the soundtrack was just as big as the people on it.
It was a huge boom in pop culture. Like, it defined a generation.
Big talk on Suicide Squad.
That's big talk. But
I will say this though, it is the first time of Harley Quinn's appearance inside live action besides that first Birds of Prey show.
And Birds of Prey was so bad.
And Bondo, didn't the first Suicide Squad movie broke a record?
It broke something. Yeah, it did. Yeah, some opening. I forget what it was, but yeah, it did. Because when it came out, I was just like, oh, it's like it had the numbers behind it financially, but then when people were doing their reviews about it, like, it was getting like 5 out of 5, 6 out of this. It's like the reviews aren't great, but financially, it's hit.
I think those were haters.
Yeah, people did trash it though. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, I mean, the movie wasn't bad though. It was all right,
Yeah.
I didn't think it lived to the hype. SSJ said he gave the first Suicide Squad movie a 3 out of 10. He gave the second 6 out of 10. See, I like the second one more than I like the first one. As well, I agree with you. And then you gave Creature Commandos 4 out of 10. I disagree, but you're entitled to your opinion. I think this is going to be the best. If they were going to do Creature Commandos, this is probably as good as it's going to be.
If I had to
I mean,
rate,
I'll stand on
I'd probably
this.
say
Even though the first Suicide Squad movie was a huge movie, I believe that Creature Commandos is has the better story, and I was more invested in this, but also it's a TV series, so they have a lot more time to tell their story. But there's also a better version of Suicide Squad because they had to cut down a lot of scenes, and if we had the completed scenes, it's actually a way better movie. I wish that we'll get that release, kind of how we got the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah,
There were rumors that we were going to get the complete Suicide Squad movie, but we never gotten it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
I hope it out though. Yeah.
At that time, like I guess that's what was being promoted for the Blu-rays at that time for the Blu-ray sale and the streaming sales is like you're going to get with its deleted scenes and it becomes a better film. But yeah, I for the most part, I got Suicide Squad 2, Creature Commandos, and then Suicide Squad 1. I did enjoy every last one of them though. I'm not going to say I didn't. But
I would say that Creature Commandos is a lot more self-contained though, compared to like the Suicide Squad and Suicide Squad, because both those movies had like world-ending kind of threats and stuff, and that's like, yeah, it's a little bit out of the Suicide Squad's pay grade. But for Creature Commandos, I mean, they only just had to deal with that princess chick. But other than that, though, I mean, then there was some stuff like saying, oh well, the future could probably end or whatever, stuff like that, or they had to deal with Circe, and that's a whole nother can of worms right there. But yeah, it's a lot more self-contained compared to the other two.
Going back to GI Robot, do you think people will take any offense to any Nazi jokes or any Jew jokes that'll probably be in the foregoing future? Because I mean, you gotta think, look, guys.
Of course,
I want
to. And you know what I mean?
I
Like,
want to say 60,
which could gravitate more listeners
right now in our social climate right now. That's definitely gonna be. They're already having memes about him, showing a line, doing what he's doing, blah blah blah, and then they show like a picture of the GI Robot's eyes like squinting and going, and underneath it goes Nazi, and so like that. And so like no, they're already doing that. Those jokes are already happening, and then it won't be a joke anymore. And some people start to take it seriously because there are detractors that are going to say that's not what it is. But the jokes are going to hit, jokes are going to go no matter what. But the whole Nazi ish, yeah, because I agree, because they're already doing memes about it right here and now, like literally as we speak. So yeah, I think it's going to offend some people.
And this show might end up popping. It's I wonder if it's going to go in moments to where we're just going to act like we didn't see this, and if people like it, they like it.
I think he's a part of the show that people are going to remember, but he's not pivotal, and it's not driven around him. So they'll take like memes and jokes from it and apply it here and there, but it won't it's not going to create a big groundswell or piss a shit ton of people off. There are going to be some people talking about it like how we are, but I think this would be the extent of it.
Probably for like merchandise kind of reasons, like
there you go, merchandise.
Yeah, they'll probably try to make something out of that, and try to make it marketable.
Yeah. I can see that, like hats, shirts, stuff like that. Like I said,
if they do a statue of GI Robot, like I don't know, dethroning or stepping on a Nazi flag, and they give it that much attention, it'll make that item that much more expensive. But
it will.
We'll see.
It will, especially what's going on right now. Any of that. But I'm not going to go off onto it though. But I know what's going to be interesting now, because the boys writers, oh my goodness, they punch in the air right now, because they just we couldn't write a better script than this. Holy shit! Because it's all the similarities of what Homelander and Trump and everything that goes on in America, and especially what's going on with Vought. They've been drawing similarities since the second season, and the most politically driven season, which is oh my goodness, the social commentary comparisons there is crazy. Now what we got going on?
Yeah, they're boy. I know they're sitting there the stew is definitely warming up. A very hearty stew for the future.
Man,
I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do you believe that it's because of Amazon with The Boys and with Invincible, how they up the violence, how they up the sexual content, that it was like it gave James Gunn the idea to do Creature Commandos? Because I feel like if it wasn't for the success of Invincible and The Boys, James Gunn wouldn't even think to create something that is this violent and this explicit. But since he saw that it worked, he's like, okay, this is what the people want.
Well,
I agree. You know,
let's honestly look at the pattern of what Warner Brothers HBO has done. They have always responded off of somebody else's success and tried to replicate it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. I wouldn't even say that like that's speculation. That's exactly what happened.
Yep, that's exactly what it did. Yeah,
probably.
Exactly
I mean,
did, yeah.
I wouldn't really say too much because I know James Gunn. He likes to kind of like be a little bit more vulgar. So I'm pretty sure he wants to like kind of like take off the training wheels and be like, all right, let's go all in with the the sex and the blood and all that stuff. Kind of like what he did with the first, or not the first, the second Suicide Squad, because that movie was rated R, and I was like, wait, it was? So yeah, I think he likes to go a little bit unhinged. So there's that.
Yeah, he does. He does. And yeah, the success of Invincible.
SSJ, what do you mean don't remind you of season 4?
So if you don't really care for politics and shit like that, season 4 kind of rubbed some people the wrong way, and especially if you were a hardcore Trumper, then they were just like, they're making fun of us.
Especially the abortion stuff and all that stuff they got with Starlight. Oh my God.
Back in, we're veering off.
Yeah. But back to that. I mean, there's been plenty of other, gore-tastic and R-rated animations that he could draw, inspiration from. My original one, that's Gennady. What's his last name? I can't think of his last name. The one that did Primal.
Gennady Taskudowski.
Yeah, there you go. See, I couldn't say it.
Yeah, he did Dexter's Lab and Samurai Jack. Yep, I know.
Yeah. And so, I mean, with Primal, when he first came out with that, I was just like, oh, yeah, there we go. But they've been doing animated gore like that for a long time. But yeah, they're following the trend. He's riding the wave. And also with the same studios, DC, seeing so much success with the first Harley Quinn animated series. So I think they piggybacked off that 100%. It's like, What If is already out there. There's all these other Marvel animations on the horizon and that are out right now. So yeah, why not do Creature Commandos? Because you may not care about like Suicide Squad, and I can't get funding behind it, but I can hire some animators.
Got you. All right, Legion of Comics said, didn't Gunn already do this with his Suicide Squad, and this is just a continuation in story and style? In a way, yes. It does. In a way, yeah. In a way, you are right, Legion.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, using some of the same characters. Yeah.
Pretty much.
All right, guys. So let's talk about my soon-to-be boo of DC, Alana.
The princess?
Alana, yes, the princess. So
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know she's a cartoon, but she was bad.
I gotta get an image. I gotta put an image of her up right now. So, guys, let's be honest, man. The first time she tried to come after you, would you have held your composure like Rick Flag on her first attempt and trying to get you in the bed?
Yeah, I would have been like, no, thank you, I'm good.
Man, you said no cheeks.
I'm sorry.
You would have said no. You said no cheeks.
You said no cheeks.
No, Jonas says he would have said nosies.
Really? You must not be into blondes.
I mean, I do like blondes, but I'm like, I ain't trying to go to jail or get into some kind of diplomatic trouble either. Or get into because I'll be like, oh, nah.
Yeah, she'd have got murdered.
It spoke to me how cool Rick Flag is because
I thought those out.
Since he was fighting her off, he had women like that all of his life.
That's my next question. It's like I don't know the history that much history on Flag, but it's like does he get bonds in the comics?
So, from what I know,
is he like Bruce Wayne level? Is he Wolverine level of clapping?
He's not written enough about. Written enough.
So like in the comics, from what I heard, Senior he got killed off actually originally he was killed off, and like Junior is supposed to be the one like that's leading the Suicide Squad and everything. But in that second Suicide Squad movie, they killed off Rick Flag Jr. and to kind of backdoor his dad into the story and stuff. Versus in the comics where his dad was supposed to be his like motivation to become like a soldier and all that other stuff.
I know the old saying goes like this: don't judge a man by how much pussy he can get. Judge a man for him turning down pussy.
Damn, the cooter turned down.
Yeah, because especially something that hot, it's like, wow, okay, this guy's that dude. If it was me in that situation, I don't get thick ass blondes with
A man's
a
got
perfect face, a Russian accent.
Yeah.
Lure me into my chambers. This is what I want to show you.
Chase me down. I would have definitely been clapping some cheeks for sure.
Man's got ultimate.
Especially that scene where that guy, like, he was, over her shoulder and everything. He was like, "Hey, you guys want to hit first?" And I'm like, "Oh my god."
Look, I think it was very strategic that Mr. Flag Sr. had G.I. Robot to save time, had him name off all his Nazi kills. just to mute whatever sound that was going on inside of the bedroom. Thought that was kind of creative. Hilarious at that.
I mean, he eventually hit. I mean, it was just like, but he made her fight for it. You know what I mean? So I thought that was badass, and that was like, just not him being so thirsty spoke volumes to who he is.
All right, did you guys get a chance to get a glance of Clayface in Creature Commandos?
Get a glance.
Yeah, it was a short glance.
Oh, you're talking about this episode, or you're talking about like later on?
I guess yeah, it will be later on, but yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there just a little bit for considering this is our first time covering it, just in case somebody may think that this first episode really wasn't all that, but we did get a Clayface, so that lets us know that Clayface does exist in Gunn's universe.
Yeah,
Right.
so like it seems like some of the characters like Batman's already kind of established, as we saw later, and Dr. Phosphorus, he's kind of tied to his origin and all that stuff. So this is already kind of like a somewhat maybe seasoned Batman. So yeah, Clayface is there.
All right, let's see here. Let's see where we're gonna go. What I got on my list. All right, so thoughts in general on The Bride. This is episode 1. We could throw in some post episode lore in there because we're covering this for the first time. You guys, what are you guys' thoughts on The Bride?
I ain't got nothing for you.
How about
You
you?
know me, I haven't seen it, so I haven't seen it. This is the one thing that I haven't seen.
How about yourself, Jonan? Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm there. Well, yeah, not too crazy. I mean, yeah, she's a little bit of a rude character and everything. I don't really have too much again, attachment to the character per se, because she's just not really that likable. And there are some like unlikable characters that sometimes you can get attached to and be like, oh man, I really feel bad for that person because they've really been through a lot. Like I don't know, like Jessica Jones or something. But The Bride, not so much. I'm just like, yeah.
Well, I mean, this series, she's going to be an important character in the future for this series. She's a bit of a rebel. Especially towards the end of this episode, when you get a glance of Frankenstein, I wonder if she's running from Frankenstein or if she's trying to communicate with Frankenstein.
Oh no, she's running.
Okay. I kind of know, but I just wanted to say that for future episode purposes.
She dipping on it.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't, I know just slide a little bit, and then backpedaling back. Is there any possibility that you guys think Alana could end up being a villain in this series?
Possibly.
All right. Let me see here. I kind of got through the majority of what I wanted to discuss. I just got one final question for you guys. Cuz, are you still there?
You said I'm here.
Oh,
All right. Well, hopefully he'll get back in here. All right, guys. So, when it comes to the bride or Mrs. Frankenstein, if you had an opportunity to build your woman from different women's body parts, how would you build your woman?
it's a weird question.
Shit.
I don't even know how to answer that.
Bundle, do you want the honors?
I don't know. Shit. I gotta think about that one. Shit.
Even everyone, if people get an opportunity to see this stream, if you could build your own ideal woman,
We're talking physically, right?
yeah, physically,
Okay,
you could
so
physically
we-
build your
so-
own woman and use
we
different
tread
body
light.
parts. What would you know?
So you be like, basically had the hips of this, the legs of
Yeah,
this,
exactly,
boobs
exactly.
of this, ass of that. Ooh, child.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
I
That's what
gotta
I'm
write
saying.
something down and do process of elimination. Okay, I like your titties, but I like bro.
Sydney Sweeney comes to mind now.
Bro, I'm thinking a little bit of everything. I'm thinking old school Christina Milian. I'm thinking, and the thing is, honestly, celebrity ones ain't even the ones that bad. Like, you can go by these baddies on social media now. I'm like, have you seen her ass? Though?
I'm gonna,
So it's like, I don't even know.
I'm gonna go celeb pop culture. You know, yeah, it's still fun. It's still a good time.
There's a few acts. I tell you right now, there's a chick named Nikita Lyons. She got the best ass on Twitter I've ever seen, but she ain't no one to say. But if I say her ass, you're gonna say who? You know what I mean? So
yeah, you know, we gotta give us some celebs. You have some actors pop. You know,
I'm trying to Hillary Duff real quick though. But
hold on 1 second. Hillary got them cakes too. Okay,
I'm not gonna pick Hillary
because right now, if you had an opportunity to build your woman, however you want to build her, in comparison to the bride, aka Mrs. Frankenstein, how would you build your woman, cuz?
Just similar to my wife.
That's the smartest answer you could ever say.
Yeah, he married. Of course, he got.
I didn't know he was married. Oh, nice.
But my wife is a brick house, though, and I'm not over exaggerating about that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
okay. Nice. All right. Well, you guys is contemplating and thinking. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go
I
there.
got too many in my head. Yeah, I can give you an answer and it'll change in 20 minutes.
You see. Okay. If I could it's tough because I'm trying to decide: do I want Nicki Minaj's face or Zoe Kravitz's face?
Can we
I'll
go
go
by race?
Kravitt.
Can we go by race?
Bro, I am taking different body parts from different races, bro. I am going there.
I feel like Nicki Minaj is pretty complete.
She's still gonna be a Frankenstein. She gonna be multi-complected, but she about to be bad.
Jeff, Nicki Minaj is pretty complete.
I don't know, man.
She is complete, but look, I'm just saying, look, if I give me give me Zoe Kravitz's face.
I love women too much. I don't know.
Nicki Minaj's upper portion of her body.
Y'all should have seen the one that just left here.
Not her lower.
You said what?
Not her lower.
Nah, I'm gonna replace that with a.
Have you seen the video with her and 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Dipping the bottom in milk. Yeah, I've seen it all.
He's gonna get Izzy Azalea's butthole. Watch. And he understands the joke. He's been with me and him for years. He gets it.
I would say Zoe Kravitz's face on top of Nicki Minaj's body.
That's crucial, bro.
You see, okay, that's where I was going. I was going Zoe's face, Nicki Minaj's upper portion.
This will look good,
portion of her body. I really like that upper part of her body. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I really like the lower half of Amber Rose. Not her face, but her lower portion.
Old school Amber Rose, yes. Amber Rose after Bash. Good.
Yeah. Lower.
Amber Rose pre-baby, yes.
Yeah. Give me that. Yeah, I mean, I can go completely
I
like
can think of
perverted
more
and not go into complete
influencers, and I
detail.
can think
But
of real celebrities. I got the I think.
yeah, but I mean, okay, I was leaving the floor to you guys. I mean, we're about to close this out. If you guys are need some
Y'all
time,
ain't gonna know the people I'm gonna say because I ain't gonna say stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm narrowing. I'm narrowing it down to that. But you know, when if you watch this stream, if you got a list on the body parts that you would create your woman, give us a list in the comments.
Bro, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Angelina Jolie was premium.
Thinking like Nina Wall.
Give me Angelina Jolie's lips on my Zoe Kravitz face.
2010 Jolie. 2008, 2010 Jolie. Mr. and Mrs. Smith Jolie. Jolie now? Fuck no. Jolie before that? That Jolie. Mm-hmm. You gotta think of old school Selma Hayek. We going celebrities.
Give me Holly Berry's back from Swordfish.
Celebrity.
Oh, I think about to say Catwoman, baby.
You going celebrities? There's gonna be some people that sit there. Because there's gonna be some people that tell you Margot Robbie from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh man, hey, Margot Robbie and Wolf of Wall Street, phenomenal.
Margot Robbie, Wolf of Wall Street face, premium.
Creme de la creme.
Premium.
All right.
Jennifer Garner's thighs.
You go to like scary movie Carmen Electra.
You said Jennifer Garner's thighs. Oh, Carmen.
Oh yeah.
Prime. Oh yeah. Karma Electra's eyes. Okay, we can put that in there.
So I'm saying old school Electra, premium.
Yeah.
Premium. And then you got the new school. You know, the Sweeney titties. The Sydney titties. You know
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta get Sydney Sweeney's boobs and all that. You know?
What's that one bitch named Madison Beer with the pretty? There's some other chick on that one. What's her name? Start with an M. Bro, I don't know.
Andia?
I don't know. I forget. She was on some shirt. Her name started with an M.
Oh no.
I don't know. I forget. I forget. I remember Jill used to watch a show called Gossip Girl. They had this little tan chick that was in the house. We used to say, "Hot fucking damn it, who is that?" Man, this new school celebrity bitches out here. I don't even know. I saw some. Who's the new chick that's now playing the new John Wick shit? Everyone love her face.
Ballerina.
Yeah, everyone love her face.
You know what? Give me. Is it Scarlett Johansson's cheekbones?
Yeah, Scarlett got it, but I can pick more than Scarlett.
Cheekbones? I like her cheekbones on her face.
Iron Man 2, Scarlett Johansson. Give me that. When the hair was long and curly and red. This Scarlett Johansson now, that's what that SNL dude. I'm good. I'm good. I'm cool. Shout outs to Josh Allen for bagging Haley Steinfeld. That's a bad little brunette there too. If y'all know who that is, get right.
Do you guys know the name of Justin Timberlake's wife?
Oh boy, the Baldwin's daughter.
Yeah.
What's the name of your channel again?
Because I think he's talking to you.
What did you say?
What's the name of your channel again?
Derek Simmons, IFBB Pro.
I found you.
Man, give me Cardi B areolas. She got them big ass. I had a whole bunch of baby titties. You know what I mean? But they still sit up there with the big ass. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi B is pretty perfect. When she doesn't talk, for sure.
And give me Bryce Dallas Howard from the second Jurassic World movie. You know when she had the ponytail and the bangs. A little blonde eye. There was a time there where I had a thing for redheads. You know, her, Jessica Chastain, Christina Hendricks, Sophie Turner. I was like, no redheads, they got on lock. Now I don't know what happened to them. They got no ass. That's what it is. I need some cheeks.
Getting these tags together.
Pause. Now, hashtag I need some cheeks. Put that there you go. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I was just telling my wife the other day I couldn't have a skinny chick. Not no more. I think
I could. I have no problem.
I need to see Freedom Ring after I slap. You know what I'm talking
about? It's not going to deter me. I'll tell you that.
I'd rather have a fat chick than a skinny chick.
I prefer somebody a little bit medium, you know, not fat, but not definitely not like bony, you know what I mean?
I don't want them bony. I don't want them fat either, though, because you just gonna get bigger as you get older. You look the best you're gonna look right now trying to get me. You at your prime right now. So if you already big bone, this is gonna get worse.
Lizzo changed her body. What are you talking about?
She ain't got no.
I was like, I hope you were gonna say
Lizzo's a different type of fat. I'm talking about if you're fat in the right places.
Yeah, she's obese.
She got her fat because of shame, and she needed to be relevant again because they was canceling Lizzo for all her bullshit she was doing to her dancers behind the scenes. So it was like, you know what?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Let me go ahead and be quiet, not say nothing, and come back 75 pounds skinnier. Now it's like,
yeah, no, what I'm talking about is that the fat is in the breast, the fat is in the ass, and if you have a stomach, well, then that's okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm with you. You get the belly drop right there, the little something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make you go. Nah, you slap it vertically.
Right.
All right, guys. This will conclude tonight's Creature Commandos episode. Does anything you guys want to include before I end this stream?
I'm gonna watch.
No, that's about it.
Man, you need to do a secret level stream.
I was trying to set it up. We needed more people out of the crew to do secret level.
Secret level of an anthology that Amazon put out, which is basically the same producers as Love, Death, and Robots, but they just follow some of the biggest video games out, and they use that as a template, and then just kind of go off on their own, literally, anthology type POV of how they see the game to be, and they represent games as popular as Warhammer, Armored Core 6, Seafood, Mega Man, Pac-Man. It's definitely worth the watch. The first 8 episodes are definitely better than the last 8, but yeah, I really can't
say
like
too much. Old school G4.
But I definitely enjoy Secret Level.
I
wanted a panel to to be able to reflect and have a combo and have the banner. But if people are willing to do it, then no problem. Again, for those who are watching, if you guys want us to cover anything, if you ever want to join us, all you have to do is hit me up in the comments. And I appreciate you guys. Good night.
All right, see you guys.
Peace out, guys.
Got the gamer shades on.